Hi, and welcome back to our tutorial series on Learn SQL with MySQL. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to combine multiple search conditions when filtering data using the AND, OR, and NOT operators. We will also look at how to use the ORDEY BY clause as well as the limit clause. For you to follow me along, I have provided the database I'll be using in this tutorial in the description. You should download and open it in your MySQL. To do that, after downloading it, click on this button, select the database and click on Open. Then click on this icon to run the script. Now refresh here and you will have the database SQL HR on your machine. You will see we have two tables here. Close this tab. Now in the video I did on select statement, I talked about how to filter the selected data with the where clause. So as a recap, let's query our database to select all the employees whose salary is greater than 100,000. In this video, I'm going to write my queries here in the workbench. Now, our query will look like this. First, you have to tell MySQL the database we are using. So, use SQL HR. Terminate. Let me close these panels here. Now, select asterisk to select everything. Then, from employees table where salary is greater than 100,000. Terminate. You click on this button to run the query. And now our result table is here with the employees whose salary is greater than 100,000. As you can see. If you haven't watched the select statement video, the link is in the description below. You should check it out. Alright, first I'm going to show you how to combine multiple search conditions when filtering data. So let's say we want to get all the employees that have salaries greater than 100,000 and their office ID is 3. So this is where we use the AND operator. So we type out the first condition as we have here already, then AND. After we type out the second condition as office ID equals 3, then terminate. Now when we execute this query, we will only get employees who have fulfilled both these conditions. Let's take a look. So execute. We only have 2 employees, and if you look, both these employees have salaries greater than 100,000 and their office IDs are 3. So this is the AND operator. When we use this operator, both these conditions should be true. In contrast to the AND operator, we have the OR operator. So with OR, if at least one of these conditions is true, that row will be returned in the result set. Let's take a look. Change this to OR. Now we execute this query again. Instead of 2 records, we have quite a few records. So for example, we have this employee who has salary greater than 100,000. But if you look at his office ID, is 1. And same for the second record. So any employee records that satisfies at least one of these conditions will be returned. Now we also have another logical operator called NOT, and we use that to negate a condition. Let me show you. So I'm going to simplify our where clause, returning employees whose salary is greater than 100,000 or in office ID 3. When we executed this query, we had these employees. Now we can use the NOT operator to negate this condition. So we apply NOT here, and preferably we also put parentheses around this condition. Now when we execute this query, we will see other employees that are not in the current result set. Let's take a look. So we get these employees. Now technically these employees have salaries less than 100,000 and are either not in office ID 3. So if you look here, the salaries are less than 100,000 and no office ID 3 here either. Alright, that is how we filter data with these operators. Now let's talk about the ORDEY BY clause. We use the ORDEY BY clause to specify the order in which the result table should be. That is either ascending or descending, and by a column. I want to get all employees in ascending order using their first name column. So the query will be select all from employees, order by first name column. By default, the order is in ascending order, so you don't necessarily need to specify the order again. But if you want to explicitly indicate ascending, you use the keyword ask or ASC to indicate ascending. And if you want it in descending order, you add disk. So we delete it for now. Run it and you have your output ordered in ascending order by the first name column. Now, let's order the employees in descending order using their salaries. So we change the column name to salary and add the descending keyword DECS. Now execute, and there you have it. They are ordered in descending order by their salaries. So now you know how to order your data in ascending and descending orders. Let's make this a little bit more interesting. Select the employees' IDs, the first names, last names, job titles, and salaries of the employees whose salary is less than 100,000 and order them in descending order using their last names. Can you try that? Let's do it. Select, then we indicate the columns we are selecting since we are not selecting all. So employee ID, first name, last name, job underscore title, salary from employees. Now the filter condition is what? Their salary is less than 100,000. So where salary less than 100,000, then we are ordering it in descending order using the last name. So order by last name, descending order. Terminate. Execute it. And we have our data retrieved. Their salaries are less than 100,000 and ordered by the last names in descending order. Perfect. So basically, that is about the order by clause. Now, if we want to retrieve the top 3 earners from the employees table, how do you think we can achieve that? That is where the limit clause comes in. With the limit clause, you can limit the number of rows you want as output. Let's see. So, select all data from employees, order by salary in descending order. Limit 3. Terminate. This is how my SQL is going to execute this code. First, it will select all data from the employees table, then order them in descending order using their salaries. From that, it will output only the first 3 rows or records to the screen. Execute it, and we have 3 records who have the highest salaries. So you use the limit clause when you want to limit the number of rows you want in your output data. You have to also take note of the order of the clauses. You can't put order by clause before the where clause or after the limit clause. You will have an error. So in this tutorial, you have learned how to filter data using the AND, OR, and NOT operators. You also learned how to order data by ascending and descending order, and also how to limit the output table rows. That is so much to grasp. All you have to do is practice. So try writing queries to achieve these exercises. That will give you a chance to practice. Let me know how you did in the comment section. In the next video, we are going to learn how to use the in, between, and like operators. Like this video if you find it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting SQL tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.